Hi everyone, we are LaChiMoLaLa,
LaChiMoLaLa.
and you are here for the special 1-2 punch of my alt bias and my alt bias wrecker. Each have a new song with a video out. Yes, that is true, people. Get excited. It's Beomgyu and Changkyun, you know it. It's my turn to be embarrassed. It's Tammy's turn to be superior.
Yes. Finally. Finally. Okay, for
I
all
can't
the
wait. The audacity of these two.
I
The
know.
same
Okay.
week even.
Okay. So for all the people out there, and especially the ones who just joined us recently, let us know who is your ult and who is your ult wrecker.
Beomgyu from Tomorrow by Together is my alt of alts. But Changkyun from MONSTA X. I mean, he's been my alt bias wrecker for a while. I just haven't acknowledged him properly. So I'm doing it here. He's my alt bias wrecker. Okay.
It's
Don't tell
official.
Beomgyu.
It's official. It's official.
I love you, Beomgyu. You're my alt. Let's be real. This guy's creeping up, so keep you on your toes.
I mean, that's a good thing, you know? Yeah.
Anyway, as many of you may know, I recently went solo, and he is doing a bunch of like collaborations now.
Yeah. So, Changkyun, aka, as many people know, I am. He recently, he was announced actually on what, November 15th,
Yesterday.
2022, that he is now signed as a soloist, under Sony Music Korea, which is
Yes.
fantastic, you guys. And also, need to emphasize this just in case some of you guys are somewhat panicking, which you should not panic. He's still continuing his group activities with MONSTA X.
100%. They put out that special clip wishing everyone good on their exams, and he was in it. They were
Yeah.
all in it.
Yeah. So yeah, we get to see soloist Changkyun with Sony, and I really hope that it's a good relationship. Like, he deserves all the happiness in the world, especially what he's been through, So I
And I'm
mean,
really excited because I feel like this guarantees physical product. And
mm-hmm,
I want physical product, guys.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He deserves it. Also,
Yeah.
I want to just point out, even on this collaboration that we're gonna see, he still lists himself as I am of MONSTA X. He doesn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
He does because that's who he is.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
most
very
definitely.
sweet. I love it.
Yeah. So, which is super awesome. And so, yeah, really, really excited. Sony is the home of really great artists. And of course, everyone knows Queen Bee. And if you don't know who Queen Bee is, it's Beyonce, So, I mean,
Who doesn't know?
I know he's in really good hands,
He'll be
Though,
fine.
on the Korea side, as Beth mentioned offline, Daniel King,
Mhm.
he's a great soloist as well. And so, I mean, right, they just released that he's gonna go on tour, a world tour, so
Daniel King, not
mhm,
Changkyun, but
yes,
that should be some good foreshadowing, right?
exactly.
Put out that album, Changkyun, and I will see you in LA.
Exactly. So,
Every night you're performing.
yeah.
Never
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, and it's really interesting too. Like, just very quickly before I know that you really want to watch this
Oh no,
this
that's
special
fine. That's
music
fine.
video.
Wow, you just adjusted your glasses. It's about to get real
Yeah,
business.
yes,
Hit us
yes.
with the business talk. Do it.
I have to say though, like, I'm pretty sure, like, because Changkyun is a very, very smart man as well. And he has to do what's best for him. But quite honestly, I'm not too shocked that he went with Sony. Only because that he's done a lot of he okay, backtrack. not he, but as Monsta X, you know, they've done like a kind of like a joint venture, I feel like, in the past. So meaning Epic Records falls under Sony, the Sony umbrella, because if you guys don't know the music industry as well, there's always all these like tiny labels that fall under like a big umbrella. So say for example, Island Records. You know, Island Records, like you don't think of it as part of Universal Music Group, but it is. It's one of the labels under there.
Well, it's run by one guy, but it's funded by Universal Music,
Hmm.
right? I mean, Island Records has its own president.
Yeah. So I mean, they like because like so they sometimes like these labels have their own genres, you know. So I mean, it makes sense. Like, you know, there'll be like another label that is just like for country, right? Like Big Machine Records. Like when you hear that, it's country for the most part. You know, it used to be the home of like Taylor Swift, but not anymore.
Right.
But
Or if you hear Verve, you know it's probably jazz.
hmm exactly. Yeah. So with Sony, you know, like they had a relationship before, at least on the American side. So Eshi deals a lot with Sony. So and Eshi is the American marketing representative, you know, American manager, I feel like, for Monsta X. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he kind of had like maybe like some sort of hand in there too, because like, you know,
Or he might have just called up people he'd already been to dinner with a couple of years ago.
yeah,
Either way, you're
who
right. There's
knows?
that connection.
Yeah,
And
so
weren't their English albums put out on Epic?
yeah, so there are English albums, like our English album, All About Love, fell under the Epic Records label, which is under the Sony umbrella.
And it did really
So
well. So I'm pretty sure if he called, they'd pick up the phone.
yeah, and so in the Dreaming, I believe if I could remember correctly, it's part of Eshi's label, but also like the distribution is from Sony. So I mean,
Hmm.
there is a
There's
linear
a
line,
crossover.
yeah, you
Hmm.
know. So was I shocked? No, you know, but I mean, I'm so glad, you know, that he signed with Sony. So um.
I'm kind of curious about that too. Just as far as like creative stuff goes.
Mhm.
If it's run the American way, signing someone who already has a known fan base like this would give you more control as the artist.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that's how it works over there. I hope it
Yeah.
does. I
Yeah.
hope that's why he signed with a label that's major HQ is in America, because maybe it's a little more lenient.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. So it's
This man
something.
likes to curse. Let him curse.
Yes.
This man wants to be half naked in all his videos. Let him do it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Gosh.
Yeah. So
Prudes.
yeah. So really happy for him when the
Yeah.
news broke. And so yeah, like we mentioned, Daniel King's been with this label, so I mean he's still with
Mhm.
them, so that's like a
Yep.
good indicator, you know. So.
Yeah, and he's been solo for at least 3 or 4 years now.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, it's a really good indicator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this gives him a lot more freedom, which sounds crazy because you'd think under a huge label like that you'd have to like fight for like people to, be promoting you or to get their attention. But I think he's in good hands and he'll be fine.
Right.
Anyway, this is off a new compilation that he's featured on,
Mhm.
Soul by Cell, compilation number 3, and it's also subtitled Visuals, which is not a mistake that I am got picked for the title track, please.
Hmm.
Please.
You know what though? Like, for this compilation, I was bummed because I was like, "Where's the music video with him in it?" I was like, "There's just only
Oh.
the audio," and so I was like, "All right, I guess I could see a girl in a fishnet and heels or whatever," because that was the image, you know. And I was
Hmm.
like, "Oh, that would be so nice to see
It had a
Changkyun."
great, to me, late 70s, early 80s New York. It felt like an early Blondie album cover,
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
even how it
yes.
was faded. Like,
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was gorgeous. But I know what you mean, because it's more gorgeous than that. Changkyun. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
let's get it.
Yeah. So now I'm super excited to watch this. We heard the audio already. So if you guys have not heard our initial reaction to the song, please, like it's on the card up here. Well, Hopefully I'm pointing to the right card. Okay, anyways.
Let's cover all our bases.
I know, like this. I don't know. One day. I know, it looks like we're dancing. But anyways. But now this will be a reaction to the actual video.
I know. Yay. I'm so excited for him. He is getting the full treatment, like the full star treatment. And
Yeah.
I love it.
As
That's how it should be.
I was like, as it should. As it should.
But anyway, let's listen to this gorgeous, beautiful song. Never mind. Here we go.
Perfect.
Oh, I love. Sometimes it's intimate when they film it all camera style, like phone camera.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Ugh.
I love all this smoke that's coming out, or fog.
Right? In like a garden alley. I don't know what's happening, but I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. His profile's so hot. How many pairs of leather pants does he own? Seriously.
Never enough.
So
Never
many.
enough.
Baby, why you in a rush? Let me start it with a touch. Or do you wanna come around? Broken my sweaty body upside down. Can't stop cause you're so stunned. Baby, doing this day to the top. Can't say I'm done, just let me burn.
Yeah, so
I'm in love with your body and soul deep blood. I don't mind if I'm drunk. You got me for free. Laser, 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 laser. Yeah, I'm just too good, super hot. Maybe I'm poison too.
that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I'm just tired, the one who got my eyes all the time. Now I feel
Oh my gosh.
Cat vibes.
Feeling the music. Look at that
Oh my
shot.
gosh.
I just wanna enjoy this time without thinking. How we feel the same, remember in the morning. Can I really trust the love that you said to me? But one sure thing is I do think about you.
Excuse me.
Like sultry, right? What is this? Oh my gosh. Hotness overload.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Oh
Amazing.
what was happening there? That was a lot for me to take in, guys. Sorry. I was like, what's happening? That was it. Why? Guys. Wow. This happened.
Oh my gosh. Like, is it me or like bro did some chest day? He is like, bam.
Why does he have glue on shoulders? What's happening? Right?
I think the guys had mentioned that he's grown more muscular, than he already is, So I was like, dang, Hyungwon and Changkyun, are they sharing clothes now? Like, what's happening?
I am telling you, there are some K idols who treated the pandemic like prison and bulked up. And we are now reaping that awful times reward.
I love it. I love it.
No,
Oh my
seriously,
gosh.
like, it's so much. And did we confirm? Did he write these lyrics?
Oh, you know what? Let's look at the end.
Yeah,
There's a title
I'm not
card.
actually sure. Oh, this is mostly just for the
Okay, so
video,
then
though.
there's
Director, photography, lighting. I don't see the credit for the actual song.
okay. Oh my
Just
gosh.
because he always writes saucy lyrics, as every CUNY stan knows, but these are particularly saucy, and if they are any indication of what's to come with his solo album, I think we're all going to be overheated.
I know. I mean, sorry, you guys. I don't mean to be rude by looking at my phone right now. I do have a purpose. I am trying
Yeah,
to quickly find out if he wrote this song or not.
I hope they
Um,
collaborated on it. He normally writes his own lyrics, so you would think he
yeah,
would have at least written half of it.
yeah. So I want to say, okay, let me get this off. If you ever want to listen or find out really quickly who wrote the lyrics and you happen to have Apple Music, go to their lyric. I mean, like, assuming that they uploaded it to, the DSP, digital service provider, whatever. Boom, written by I am. Yeah. Okay.
Everything?
Wait, sorry guys, my phone is like a little wet. I'm
That's
like,
fine. That's fine. I mean,
I
look at
mean,
that cat look he's giving us right now.
yeah, so this song is written in its entirety by I Am, no one else, which makes complete sense
Right?
because one, he's very fluent in English, and
Mhm.
two, I mean, aside from Juhan, like he writes really, really saucy lyrics,
I mean, some of his greatest hits include Rotate,
That is one of my favorite songs.
right?
Yeah.
Every spoken line in any title
I
song.
mean, Love
That's
Killer. I
something he
mean,
came up with
I
100%.
I want you eat me like a main dish. I mean, that is the most iconic songs
It
ever.
is crazy.
And a title track.
So to think that this is like the direction he's interested in, like, oh, I mean, you're a girl who grew up on R&B. Come
Mm-hmm.
on.
Mm.
This is super exciting. It has like the piano gives it like an old school torch feel. It does
Mm-hmm.
have kind of like there's an improvisation to the end that makes it feel a little like jazzy bluesy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, but mostly it's just his smoky, gorgeous voice. Ah, like,
Yeah.
ugh. Yes, the lyrics are saucy, but they would sound crude with
Yeah.
someone else singing them. When he's
Yeah.
singing them, they're suddenly okay and
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, these lyrics, like, well, yeah. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah.
Ah,
But you know what though? Like, I really like this music video, to be honest. Okay, first
yeah.
off, I loved how this sounds really crazy. I know no one wants to go in my brain because I don't even want to go into my brain sometimes. But
Great lead in. I'm not sure where we're going with this. All right.
But like some artists, like they feature like a concept or whatnot, for their songs, which is fine, but I'm really glad that he chose to feature himself, like, hey, let's shoot this music video and I am singing it.
I mean, they are very intimate lyrics. It makes sense that it's just him,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm,
I would
mm-hmm.
hope no one else is around.
Yeah. Yeah. So I love everything about this music video. It's weird. I think in normal circumstances, I wouldn't like that blazer. If I saw it hanging,
This one?
the brown one,
Oh, the brown one.
the
I
brown
love
one.
this. This
Yeah,
that he's wearing right
yeah,
here.
that sweater that he's wearing right there, like, oh, he's perfect. But like the intro part, like not the intro, but when he,
The like burnt velvet. I assume that's some
yeah,
sort of like burnt crushed velvet. It's probably not, but that's what it looks like.
yeah, like if I
I
was,
actually kind of like that it looks like
it
cave
looks
drawings,
it looks like
right? Like handprints and stuff.
handprints. I was like, ooh. You know,
I
like,
kind of like it because like
yeah, I don't know why I thought floral for
been
a second, but this makes
been
it even better.
he's been groped.
Yeah, he's been, yeah, which is wow.
And what like like what? Oh, okay. There's a lot of
I
yuck happening.
yeah, I love I love like the
That like what? Why? What's happening?
I
It's
the
so gorgeous.
yeah,
Why? Beautiful.
his hair is perfect in here.
Yes, I love his hair slightly long. It's so gorgeous. But
Yeah, yeah.
ooh,
It-
yeah, I agree with you. It was simple, but that like the song does enough. Like, there's no need to really dance or do all this other stuff. The song is enough.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty much a very saucy love letter to, you know, his buddy.
Oh, amazing. On that note, now we're gonna switch over to something that's probably gonna be a little less lustful and a little more loving.
Oh,
But
in
that's
a different
fine.
way.
You do you.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Both ways are acceptable. Both ways are things I enjoy.
Yeah.
So this is my old Beomgyu from TXT, and this is actually a cover of a Lanny song called "You," which I will admit I have never heard.
Yeah, I have not heard of Lanny either. So, I mean, once I hear it, like, I may want to hear the original too. So,
Right?
in the future, who
Okay.
knows?
And this actually just came out today.
Awesome.
So it's kind of cute. It just came out today and it already has 427,000 views.
And trending number
38.
38 on YouTube, America.
All right, here we go. I saw a lot of clips from this on Twitter. Boyfriend vibes. I'm gonna melt. Beware.
Okay. Be that melting ice cream.
How'd you know?
How is it that your alt and your alt wrecker both shot this vertically for a mobile phone?
Right? Because we all have the same brain.
I was like, oh my goodness. Okay.
I just picture him playing the guitar. Ugh.
This is totally boyfriend vibes already.
Right? This is 1000% mine.
Ooh, I like that.
You found me when I was broken, put me back together, gave me love.
His voice is so gorgeous.
Like a flower in the concrete, so beautiful and rare. You gave me hope and I was empty. Walk me through the fire, you were there. You're the sun.
Yeah. My gosh. Right? You're like on a walk with him.
Yeah. Ooh, I love that. Oh, he sounds so good. Oh, look at it. He's looking at you. He wants to hold your hand.
Stop. Don't stop.
Oh, oh. Ah, found you.
Oh my gosh. Why am I like in a youth drama right now? Yeah, it's so nice to hear so much of him. He's cute. Yeah.
Aww. so cute. I love how he fades
Yeah.
out there too.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute. I love it.
Uh,
Oh, okay. We saw two different kinds of love. One is totally boyfriend vibes, and then the other is,
One is club vibes.
yeah, with Bow Chicka Wow Wow,
Right.
So,
Oh my
yeah. Okay,
gosh.
so the song, like I've never, like I mentioned, like I've never heard of this song before, but
Me neither.
yeah, it makes me want to hear the original too. But I actually love Bomgyu's version. I feel like it fits his vocals so perfectly.
Mhm.
He sounds so romantic and just the way that he
Oh my
sings.
gosh, right?
Yeah,
So
I,
romantic.
I,
It's
I
ridiculous.
I just feel like, I mean, obviously there's moving pictures right here. That's a music video we just watched, but at the same time, like I could just if I'm very imaginative, you guys. So I feel like this is something that like, you're laying next to him, at a park, and
Mhm.
like he's just singing this song to
Your
you,
earbuds.
you know?
I
hmm
know.
Like it's just
Ah.
so
It's
so
like it
sweet.
feels like a little love letter. And I will say, when he posted this on Twitter, he like tweeted the YouTube link and all he said was, "I'm nothing without you, Moa!" Exclamation point heart. Like this
Oh.
song is obviously a love letter to us. It's so awesome. I said
hmm
it during the video. You know, I feel like we don't get to hear him on his own as much as I would like.
hmm
Part of that's because he's the anchor.
Yeah.
Anchors don't get featured as much.
hmm
And part of that I just feel like is because, some of the other guys are a little flashier when they
Yeah.
sing.
Yeah.
Um, he's flashier at everything else.
hmm
But his voice is that soothing, gorgeous, like I said, anchor. Without it there, the songs are kind of unmoored. So
Yeah.
you really need it to complete things, but I love how much we got to hear of it here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so light and like it almost like flies above the melody. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, like this song in particular, like I felt like a calming presence,
Mm,
His voice is very comforting, like
mhm.
the song is actually very perfect, especially like you're studying for your college entrance exams right now. This is a great song to listen to.
Right? This
Like,
is I believe in you. I'm supporting you. I'm right here.
exactly.
Please.
Yeah.
And there is
So,
literally nothing I like more than wandering around a city that I don't know with someone. That is like one of my favorite things. So I thought the whole video was just really, really sweet.
and I love how the video was shot too, like you mentioned right now, like, you're following him throughout the city. But there are certain
Mhm.
shots right there too where like I felt like he's looking at you, like you're
Uh,
like right there. Like all you need to do is just reach out to,
right?
like if it's
It's
like,
like you're looking through your camera phone
yeah,
and he's right in front of you. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It did such a good job to
Mhm.
like hold up the song. I mean, you and I have no idea. Well, we saw the lyrics, but like don't even need the lyrics to understand the message.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I like that too. I like that sometimes it felt like it was like a video I was watching on my phone.
Yeah.
And other times it felt like he was right in front of me.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
just like the whole concept, everything about it, love it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Beomgyu, please,
Yeah.
please. But
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. It fit his voice so good. And like you said, he got the little harmony in there.
Mhm.
He made it his own. And my gosh. I'm gonna be listening to this so much, guys.
I know. I know. It's
I
so
really,
beautiful.
really loved it.
And
Ugh.
and can we talk about also he didn't have to do a cover in English. Yeah, he
Hmm.
did. So which is like really cool because one, I feel like when you sing in a different language, you're challenging yourself.
Hmm.
And that's what he does. He
Yeah.
challenges himself as an artist. He never wants to be mediocre because Bomkey
Yeah.
is never mediocre ever, please.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then his pronunciation, like if I feel like if you played this, at a coffee shop, in a Western coffee shop, like people would be like, "Oh, who's that dude?" Like
Yeah,
I'd
nobody
be
would be
very
like, this is
interested.
a weird
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, like I would think that people wouldn't even question that he like they would probably think like he's a Westerner too, you know,
Yeah.
because his pronunciation is so good. And you could tell that he's been working on it too, you know? So yeah,
Yeah.
like the way
That
that,
is hard. That is really hard to be able to emote while doing a second language.
yeah,
Ugh,
that's like talent right
difficult.
there. Yeah, because
And I 100% think he produced this, obviously.
yeah, yeah. And it's really cool like to see him in his element like this and like pushing himself and being, you know, like just being out of his comfort zone. Because let's be real, you guys, when you're not singing in your own native tongue, you know, you're out of your comfort zone, you know?
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so I love seeing him push himself like this, you know, and
Same.
like, you know, still giving that same love, you know, to everyone, if not more, you know?
Right. I love that as he's growing, he is not leaving anyone behind. He's like showing his progress along the way.
Hmm.
And, he is so good about always recommending music, him
Hmm.
and well, everyone in TXT. I
Yeah.
love him so much.
Yeah.
But I feel like when he does a cover like this, it makes you go, maybe I should check that artist out.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it's definitely a sincere compliment.
Yeah.
And I just love it so much. So good.
Oh my gosh. Like I
Ah!
mean, I feel like when I go back and watch this video, like to edit, I'm gonna count how many times he squealed.
Ah! Was it a lot? But
Was
I
it a
mean,
lot?
guys, as you know, boyfriend vibes are literally anytime I look through three types of, albums, if there's one with a boyfriend vibes concept, I'm always like, that's the one. That's the one I'm getting. That's the
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
And I always look at the glam rock one and go, I should get this. And then I go, they're all wearing sweaters in this made by their moms. I'm getting this one. I can't help it.
Yes.
I can't help it. So
Yeah.
this, I love, we all know Beomgyu is a bit of a fashionista. So I
Mm-hmm.
loved this like casual but still chic look on him. It's just it's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
He's so of the moment. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But this has a timeless feel to it too. I just have to point out the fashion because Beomgyu is fashion. That's right.
Yes.
I said it. You heard
Yes. Yes.
it.
Absolutely.
And I love that you spend the whole day together. I love that it like goes all the way into the night. And I also love that you're just kind of messing around. It's
Yeah.
nothing crazy. You're just like, when you like someone so much you can literally do nothing all day and hang out with them.
Hmm.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I feel like this is like the cusp before becoming,
This is when you're
his
like, should
boyfriend.
we?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, we're not holding hands, so that's okay. But
Mhm.
like you just love being in
But
his presence. Like
there's
that.
some sizzle. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's mutual because of his
Hmm.
smiles and like the way
Yeah.
that he's like you know, his body language, you know. So
So beautiful. Guys, this is so beautiful. I love it so much. I am going to tell you, I've already set a picture from this as my lock screen.
I love that. I
Guys,
absolutely
it's
love that.
real. This is him taking a picture on the
Oh,
bridge.
I love
I'm taking
it.
a picture of him taking a picture.
So cute.
Again, the boyfriend vibes in here are ridiculous. And
Yeah.
I just feel like we get to see another side of him.
Yeah.
And I love how it's funny, he's so crazy when he's with the other members, but when he does stuff on his own, he really brings it down and like makes it cozy and intimate.
Hmm.
Um, I just love that duality. Ugh,
Yeah.
so cute. Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much joining us watching Changkyun and Beomgyu. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Sorry.
And we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
and we will see you guys for the next one.
안녕.